Hey everyone, this is Steve Toth from SEO Notebook, and today I'm going to be talking about my relationship with keyword.com as a product advisor. So first of all, you may be wondering, why am I wearing a shirt that says $SEO? Well, I used to be the SEO manager at FreshBooks, and there was a time in the summer of 2018 where we were pitching for more budget to basically, do big things at the company. And we went to an offsite meeting at a fancy hotel, and I had this shirt made the day before our presentation to the executive board. And, basically we told them, we've got all these other competitors, and we were citing a share of voice top 10 list. And that share of voice basically revealed to our executives that FreshBooks competitors weren't Wave, wasn't Xero, wasn't QuickBooks, but was actually sites like Microsoft Office, Invoice Simple, and other companies that they had never even heard of. So this was extremely eye-opening to the executives. And for me, it showed us that we, really had a completely different set of people to beat, right? And, we ended up getting that budget increase. And let's fast forward to, fall of 2019 when I first met Kevin from keyword.com. And I told Kevin this exact story about, pitching for incremental budget, sharing with the executive staff, who our real competitors were in the SERPs, not just referencing one SERP or two SERPs, but all the SERPs as a whole. And he was pretty intrigued, and we kept in touch for a while up until around September 2020, when, we first got back in touch, since meeting in Chiang Mai. We started talking about, how to bring share of voice to keyword.com. And I talked with Kevin for a while, and we finally agreed that, hey, why don't I just become a product advisor? We can also advertise on SEO Notebook, as you might have seen. And we basically formed this partnership. And, today I'm super proud of where we have taken keyword.com from a point where, you're just looking at buckets of keywords, like this many keywords in the top 3, this many in the 4 to 10, this many in the etc., where all keywords are weighted equal, to now having this share of voice score. So let me share my screen and we'll dive right into it. Hey everybody, we're in keyword.com now, and we're looking at some keywords we've been tracking for Zapier for over a year now. And we've been tracking over almost 1,100 keywords across some major tags for the site. So if we look at, for example, presentation tools, which is a big page for Zapier. If we look over here, there's this blog on best PowerPoint alternatives. We can see that there are some pretty big keywords here, right? 27,000 searches per month, all the way down to 110 searches per month. Now, traditionally, when you're looking at keyword rank tracking, you're looking at these buckets that you see on the top, which are useful, but they're not all that useful when we're comparing, one keyword in the top 3 that's, a huge volume, 27,000 per month, versus a keyword that's in the top 3 at only 110. So what we basically wanted to do was create the share of voice metric in keyword.com to help weight keywords that were more important than others, right? So looking at these on aggregate on the SERPs and discovering who are the real true players. So we can see that Zapier is in second place here. And if we let go of all of the sites, we can see here now that their progression has gone in an upward trajectory, especially lately, now at 17%. And then we can see that they have other competitors here that have gone down a little bit, been flat, gone down and gone up. And basically that now we can see, who their real competition is for these SERPs, right? And we can also know that the competition is not necessarily, who the actual competition to Zapier is. They might be sites that, are doing something completely different. And that's going to vary from page to page when we look at all of these different tags. So if we go on over to Calendar app, You can see that Zapier is at the top at 14%, but that they are competing against Friday App, which I believe is a project management. They're competing against Lifehack affiliate sites like Balance SMB. All of this stuff is really, really important to know, and it's very, very hard to discern what that is if you're just looking at a traditional rank tracking table. So that's why I'm so excited about working with Keyword, bringing this level of reporting to an accessible market is the one thing that really got me excited about joining their team and working with them. So I'm super excited for you to try it out as well. So I hope you now have an appreciation for what share of voice is and how powerful it can be for rank tracking and reporting. It's what I use as an SEO consultant with my clients. All I really need to do is just make sure that the keywords are in the correct funnel stage. I'm using keywords from Google Search Console. I'm using the suggestions that keyword.com gives me. And basically, as long as your keyword list is solid, you can use this to report. And you will see over time your share of voice score improving, as you put in all that effort that you're doing, right? So, this didn't exist before when I was using keyword.com. And, now after working with Kevin and his team for almost a year, we've now brought this, next level reporting to the tool, and I'm super proud of it. And, that's why I'm here today sharing this with you. So I hope you give it a try. It's an incredibly powerful tool. I'm so proud to have my own stamp on it. And I hope it helps you as well. All right, take care.